Just let me drive.
You can't drive today.
But I can drive. Everything you showed me is simple.
I know it's simple. It's not this car you gotta crash. Come on now.
Identify. Okay, this is steering wheel.
What's the steering for? What's the steering wheel for?
It's for controlling your movements now. For moving the vehicle.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then, of course, this is the lock where you insert your key.
Lock.
The key
Ignition, not lock.
Okay, ignition. Then, this is the gear, obviously, where you control things. You put it on park and reverse, neutral, and drive. Then these are the control areas.
I'm not saying about that one. I'm saying about these things here.
But I don't understand how you be asking somebody question when you don't taught me anything.
I'm sure the teacher. I'm not that will determine how the thing will go.
What? Somewhere there was foot pedal or something for brake pedals. Then let me see what else. I've identified everything now. What's this identify again?
Anyway, obviously that your basic knowledge is almost close to zero, but it's alright. I'll still. Let's help you here. So you've rightly said this is steering. This helps you to control your movement, guide where you go, left, right, straight, everything. This is a crash course. So I'm teaching you so that in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks you can start driving. You can start trying it.
You teach me so that I can drive tomorrow.
You cannot drive tomorrow. Tomorrow is too early. Maybe in the next 5 days after you've mastered all these things. So I expect you to go online to also find some things, some useful materials. This is your steering. Okay. This is how you hold your steering. Are you seeing me?
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
Who doesn't know how to hold steering?
Okay. This is how to hold your steering. Better learn now.
I've heard.
This is how to hold your steering.
Okay.
Yeah? You hold it like this. You're in full control. This is how you hold your steering. Beautiful. So this is your steering. This is your horn. It varies in different cars, but right here, this is the horn.
Okay.
This is your ignition.
Yeah.
You want to sleep?
No, I'm okay.
This is your ignition. Now, on that day, you have 2 pedals.
Okay.
One is your accelerator.
Okay, what does that do?
That's your accelerator. Why the second one? The second one is your. Why the other one is your.
What does accelerator do?
Relax, listen to me. One is accelerator. Why the other? Let me talk to this now. So, this is the accelerator. There's this one on the right.
Yeah.
And then this is the brakes.
Okay.
Accelerator and what?
Brakes.
Do you want to sleep?
I continue.
This is accelerator and brakes. The accelerator gives the car momentum. That's what moves the car. That's what you match when you want the car to move. Do you understand?
Yes.
This is an automatic car. So if it was a manual car, a manual will have had 3 instead of 2. Manual has an accelerator, has brakes, and has a clutch. Clutch is you engage the clutch to engage the gear. When you want to change the gear. When you want to change the gear or gear.
But this is an automatic car.
When you change the gear, so let's leave that clutch alone.
So
now you have the accelerator and you have the brakes.
Yeah.
Alright? This is the handbrake. This is the handbrake. The handbrake is to help the car to be more static, more stationed. For instance, park on a slope. This brake is not likely enough to hold the car in position. This one engages extra brake power. Now I'll show you an example. If I put this car on drive now, chassis is moving. If I pull this up, it doesn't move. Even though it's already on drive. That's extra brake energy to brake the car. You understand?
Yeah.
So beautiful. So that's that.
So this is just like a stronger brake.
It's a stronger brake, exactly. You're on a slope, it's good to engage this brake. When you park, it's a parking brake. It's called parking brake actually. It's a hand brake, it's a parking brake. When you engage it, the car is more positioned.
Are you pressing it or you're just lifting it?
You lift it like this. To release it, you press this. So release it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So those are the basic things that you need to drive. This is your trafficator. Trafficate left. So trafficate right. The rules of driving, I didn't go to driving school, so you go and check this ones online, because all things have rules. When you are about to make a turning, there's a measurement of meters before the turn. You should engage your trafficator, all those things.
But you know now, you
go on. I just use my discretion, so you learn those ones. There are also safety signs and symbols. If you want to sleep, go and sleep.
Please continue.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not dozing.
Okay.
I'm listening.
So that's that basically. So this is basically what is to control your movement. Now for automatic, in the manual car, when you are changing the gear, your leg is on clutch and on the brakes to change your gear. Okay. But for automatic, your leg stays on the brake. Okay. Your leg stays on the brake. Mm-hmm. Now you have park. You have, what's this?
Reverse.
This.
Neutral.
This is drive. 3. This is also drive. This is also a higher level of drive. All those are just higher levels of drive. Extra in. But let's stay with this drive here. This drive, neutral, and then reverse and park. So basically, we don't change. You want to engage your drive gear now. See my leg? Where's my leg?
On the brake.
On the what?
On the brake.
Why is my legs on the brake?
Because you want to engage again.
What would you think will happen if I don't put my leg on the brake? What do you think will happen? I want you to think. You know what I'm not saying you know what will happen. What do you think will happen if I move my leg from the brake and
so you move it now?
The car will move. You understand? So you need to be ready for you to be in control.
So you
need to be in control. So it's on brakes now. I put it on drive. I'm not ready to move yet, so my legs stay on the brakes. Do you understand?
Yeah, I get that.
My legs on the brakes. If I put it on reverse, my legs stay on the brakes until I'm ready to move. Mm-hmm. And then watch closely and learn, because this is a crash course. You have to learn. Now when I engage on reverse or engage in drive, it's a golden rule. I don't now move my leg because I said that was the one to use to accelerate. I'll now remove my leg and put it on accelerator. Okay. It's an automatic car. Once you engage a gear, the car obeys what you've told it to do. Okay. So if you put it in park, the car stays there. If you put it in reverse, it obeys it and starts moving. For a manual car, when
reverse is moving backwards.
Yes.
Okay.
When you engage a manual car in reverse, it doesn't move until your legs on the accelerator. Exactly. Yeah. It now starts shuffling between your accelerator, your brakes, and your clutch. Yeah. So you balance it so the car doesn't go off and you start moving back. But for automatic, that's why it's automatic. Once you engage it, it moves in what you've engaged it to do, what you've told it to do. So if we turn reverse, if my legs was not on the brakes now, it starts moving back immediately. But you want to be ready for the car for that movement. So put your leg on the brakes. That's a golden rule. Once you're changing the gear, let your legs be on the brakes. Yeah. Most of the time when you even start the car, there are a lot of cars say that if you don't step on the brakes, the car won't start. Many of these new cars that have this push to start, you have to match the brakes and then press. Those are security safety measures that are installed in the vehicles. So you match it and push the start, whatever, for it to work. Okay, but for this car. So now, I'm not serious. Without listening, no knowledge is wasted.
I know, I get it, I understand. I'm just like, it's confusing me when I can't see what I'm to do.
Anyway, so that's that. Your leg must always be on the brakes. Do you understand? So in this car, for this kind of,
all the time, even while you're driving.
It depends on how you are driving. You only engage that accelerator when you need more momentum. I can drive from here to the gate now, and I may not need to step on that thing. I may not. Let me give you an example. I've engaged the car in drive now. See, I've moved my leg. The car is already moving. You get? I see my hand. I'm turning out. I'm not touching the accelerator. If I need to move faster, that's when I tap it a little. Okay. The car is already moving.
The accelerator gives you speed or something.
Yes, speed just gives the car extra. That's it. I want to climb a bump now. A speed breaker. Yes. I climb gently. See how I'm climbing. I didn't. Let me go back. So you see, I didn't have to use the accelerator at all. I'm just releasing this thing and letting it go. So I'm flowing with the vehicle. You're not listening to me.
How am I not listening?
Why are you smiling?
I'm trying to say something now. I'm trying to process what you said.
Oh, yeah.
Besides, I was going to ask a question. So I didn't get the part of you're trying to go over the
Let me go over that thing now.
bomb.
The car is already. The car. See, the way this thing works is like physics. See, there's way the car moves. You just feel that you know when the car needs more energy. What's the matter?
I'm not still understanding it. You're saying that there's a way the car will move. Like climbing. I'm asking specifically.
There's no big deal about
going
going over the bump. What I'm just saying is that I was saying you should watch how I go over the bump, for instance. The car has built momentum. If I get to the front of the bump really slow, if I get to the front really slow, I may decide, I've gotten it. That stopped me because of the bump. Now I can engage this to go over it. Do you understand?
What stopped you?
The bump. There's a bump there's a bump outside.
Okay.
You didn't feel the car go over the bump.
I know there's a bump.
This back tire has not gone over it now. I'll engage it. I'm over it now.
If you don't engage it, so you won't go over the bump.
It depends on how I approach it. That's what I'm saying. It depends on the energy. I just showed you now. See, I'm going now with speed. Now I don't need to go on the accelerator to go over it. Do you understand? It goes over it without stress. But let me approach it slowly, more slowly now, in such a way that there won't be enough energy to go over it. So you see, it has stopped. It just stopped. So it's just basic normal physics, movement, momentum, all those things. So and I engage it to go over it, and I come back to my brake again to be on, because I've already pushed it to a level. So the basic thing you need to understand in this car is how those brakes work and how the steering works. Basically, that's the basic things you need to understand.
That's all.
That's what you need to know. That for me, that's the basic thing you need to get. Once you get those things, you can picking the rest up. Because reversing, for instance, I want to reverse now and go back to where we were parked before. Okay. Now watch my steering. I've given you some basic how this works. I'm going to be releasing the brake slowly. Now you watch my steering. Okay, let me do it like this now. Based on the way the tires are, these tires control the front wheels. If I turn left now, I'm turning left. I turn right, I'm turning right. You understand? So imagine now I want to reverse and face that place. How do I turn the steering?
Reverse and face that place.
Yes, I want to face where we're coming from.
So you go this way. Okay, you're reversing.
If I want to reverse to face where we're coming from.
But you're going this way.
I'll turn steering which way?
So wait, if you turn it this way, it goes that way. Okay, but you're going backwards.
Just tell me the way to turn it and let's experiment it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
If you're going forward, I know you're turning it this way because you want to go that way. But now you're going backwards. So if you're going backwards, you're also turning it this way.
This way, Abby?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm turning.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah?
I got it now.
You got what?
I got it now.
What did you get?
Turn it this way.
So where are we facing now?
We're facing this way now.
Is that where we were before?
You said you want to reverse now. So you're reversing. You're not going back now.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Why don't you not pay attention?
I'm paying attention, jeez.
I beg, you're not paying attention.
Just because I don't understand, I wasn't listening.
I said, I want to reverse to go to face where we're coming from. To face where we're coming from.
Hey, should you reverse like this and now face there? Is that not how you want to reverse?
So how should I turn the steering now? I want to know how I should turn the steering.
First of all, let me understand. You're reversing. You are going to reverse this way, right? And then face there.
See, I want to reverse. Let me tell you. I want to reverse, and then face that place. I want to reverse.
Are you just trying to make it difficult for me? Because I'm trying to break down your question, so I'm sure I'm understanding it.
You have to cool down. You have to cool down. Listen to your teacher. See, I want to reverse and face that place. So tell me how to turn the steering. That's what I'm after right now. Tell me how to turn the steering.
It's funny that you're asking me questions that you don't even thought. You just want me to calculate it for myself. Anyway, so you're trying to turn this way. Oh, I don't know. You should be turning it this way now.
That's wrong. It's not right. If I turn this way, I'm facing here.
Okay. Yeah, turn it back.
See, that's what we did before now. I'm facing that side.
You've not actually taught
because I want you to figure it out.
Fine. One step at a time. Okay, fine. So you turn it this way then.
Turn which way? This way. So
What
you
the
see that?
heck? And yes, it's correct. And so you turn it this way.
So I turn this way. Okay, what do I do next?
And then you now turn it back that way.
Okay, turn back this way, Abby. Don't forget I need to engage my. What do I do here?
Drive.
Beautiful. Drive and then
And now turn it that
turn
way.
it this way.
Now go forward.
You know when you turn, you don't keep your hands turned. As you are turning, you'll be
Yeah, turn it
aligning
back.
the steering back to be straight. Do you understand? That's a mistake a lot of new drivers always make. When you're driving for the first time, when you turn, you forget sometimes that steering is not adjusting itself. You'll have finished turning. Instead of it to not start straightening your hand, so most of the time you still be turning. Then you now see the person will stay like this. If you stay like this now, for instance, now I'm parked well, but my tires won't be straight outside. Beautiful. I don't think it's on straight now. I think it's good twice. I don't know if I turn that much. Yeah. Yeah, it's straight now. But I really turn to the end.
So then you're going to
To do what? If I'm trying to do what?
first of all, you need to move backwards. So we're going there now.
Okay, if we're going there, the place is free, so no, we can turn and go anyhow.
I can go front, go with your front, or go with your back.
Let's talk about front. Let's talk about front now. Let's see what we should do there. Forget about that place. Just think of other movement so that we can work the movement out. Just think of where we should go, and then let's move. Let's leave the reverse for now. Let's just face driving with the front. The reverse one will have to reverse, but let's focus more on driving.
Okay, but based on the fact that we're facing
to get out of here, you have to reverse. Yeah.
So that's what other place go. Let's reverse now. Go to the gate. Go towards the gate.
Go towards the gate. So what do I do?
You put it. Okay, your leg is on the brake. Then you put it. You bring it down to drive.
Bring it to drive.
Bring it down to drive. Then okay, no, you're supposed to bring it to reverse first. Sorry. Sure, you can just take it from reverse. It's not going. Put it on reverse. Then you now start going back.
So how do I turn my steering? So I'm going back now. I'm going to the
So
gate.
we're going there. You turn your steering this way.
See,
Okay, no,
let me
this
tell
way.
you. Let me try and make up the rules, even though I didn't go to driving school. If you're going back, when you want to reverse, you turn your steering in the opposite direction of where you want to go.
Okay. Reverse is opposite of drive.
Yeah,
So-
you understand what I'm saying? When you want to reverse like this, when you're in scout situation, you need to reverse. Think of where you want to go and turn your steering in the opposite direction.
Opposite. Okay.
So where do you want to go now?
Okay, so since we're going, we want to reverse this way. So turn the steering this way.
Well, I know. This is what I'm saying. We're going to the gates. That's the end place we're going to.
No, I'm talking about the reverse first now.
Wait, you're going to the gate, so you turn your steering in the opposite direction of where you're going to as we're reversing. That's what I'm saying. So we're turning which way now? This way. So that way. So if I turn this way, I'm turning to face the gate. If I'm going to that wall, I'll turn towards the gate. So when you want to reverse, just always turn to the opposite direction of where you're going. Do you understand? So you turn to the opposite direction of where you're going.
Then you turn to the direction of where you're going.
Then you face where you're going and you put on drive.
So you have to do all these things. Put it on reverse, put it on drive.
Exactly, put on reverse, put on
It's
drive.
too much work.
Engage the car. You're not ready to drive.
Turn it.
It's too much work.
Turn it. Then turn it. Go round about. Can't you go round about?
I don't feel like.
Okay, so now let's wait. Let's for us to enter that place like this with your back. Then let me see. What do you mean I enter from you?
I can enter from anywhere, but there's a chair there now, so the best place I can enter from is here.
But how do you turn for them? From that small space. That small space.
How do I turn how?
How do you turn?
You're a driver, so if you are a driver, so you figure it out from where we are right now, how I get there.
Okay. So if that chair wasn't there, it would be easier. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to turn this way. That's the way that's simple for me. We're going to turn this way. So that would mean that you turn your steering this way and go this way. Then you're now
Let me turn it first. Turn this way.
Go this way.
Uh-huh.
Turn. No, you didn't turn it well.
Yeah.
You turn it too much.
Okay.
You just turn it there.
Why?
So you can go with your back now into that place.
Let's go back to the beginning again. You're not analyzing the space well. Look at the place where we are going to. So this is where we were just now. Here's where we're going.
So we're trying to get there with your back, right? So we can.
You say I should go that way. If I go that way, how will I now get there?
No. You go straight and not turn there.
I understand what you're saying. Then how do I now go? I
Then
reverse.
your back.
But I can see there's a chair there.
Okay, so we're going to remove the chair now.
Don't remove the chair. You can't. The chair
Okay.
can. I'm not removing the
Okay,
chair.
fine. Let us. Oh, there's another way. You can do circle. You turn like this. You turn around. Now go like this. Then you now go with your back like this and enter the place.
Go enter with my back from where?
From here. Yeah, turn. Circle.
I need to circle. I
And
don't
also-
like this. I just watch now. Walk at the place. I'm not teach you how to side mirror, sir.
Exactly. Yeah, that's teaching me well. Oh yeah, sure. You don't even have to go all the way to turn. You can just turn from here.
That's what I'm showing you.
Okay.
So the driver needs to be attentive to all those things.
Turn.
I see what I'm doing. Watch my hand. Forget the turn. What do I'm maneuvering?
Maneuver. How come it's already going this way when you've not turned your hand back?
That's the thing. Maybe we should just go online and look for a teacher, because I don't know all those things. I can only show you, and then maybe you need to come out and look at the tires and see how they move. When you turn this way, the car goes in this direction. Most of the car goes in that direction. Do you understand? So those are the things I'm using to move. Let me come out of here so I'll show you again. Turn this way. I was straightening the tire.
Straighten the tire. Then
Now,
put it on reverse. Okay. Then you put
that's
it
what
on
I'm
reverse.
showing you here. Let me forward this. When you turn this way, if I'm going to reverse, where do you think the head of the mouth of the car is going to go? As I've turned to the left now.
Head will be back.
Whether the back, tell me, you can tell me the back, which way I'm going to go. If I reverse now, which way will I go? If I reverse, which way will the car with the front be? You can tell me either places. If you tell me, you can't be wrong. If it,
Okay, since you done this way, reverse, you're gonna go in this way.
what part of the car will face that way?
Back. Okay.
I've told you
let
that.
Me start. Wait, hold on.
Let me explain what I
Wait
said.
now, let me clarify something.
Mm.
Whether you're reversing, whether you're moving backward or forward, this wheel, wherever you turn it to is where it goes.
Say that again.
Whether you're moving backwards, whether you're reversing or driving forward, wherever you turn this, the steering wheel is where it goes.
I didn't get that. When you're moving,
You know, if you're moving forward, right?
Yeah.
If you're driving normally and you turn this thing like this, the car is going like this.
yeah, exactly.
If you're reversing
Yeah,
and you turn it like this,
the back will
it's
go.
also going like
Only the back that will go like this. The front
the
will go
back
the
will go
opposite. The front
that
will go in the
way.
opposite direction.
yeah. The back will go that way.
Yeah.
The front will go.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it now.
So reversing. When I'm reversing, I turn it all the way left now. Eh? The back will go this way. The front will be coming this way. You understand? Because the back is going like this, the front will be coming this way. You get, if I turn the other way, if I turn the other way, I reverse. The back will go that way. You understand? The front will come this way. So let me put you in that scenario and see if we can work out how to park. This is too wide. I need to use here. I need to use this place. It's too wide. This is too wide. I wish there were cars close together. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just walk in simple.
But wait, if you want to just reverse straight without turning anywhere, how do you go?
Just go straight. Make sure you're steering straight. That's how you should hold your steering like this. When you do reverse, you hold your steering straight and just go. But at some point, you just need to turn it. So now, let's use this as an example. Let's say I want to reverse now. And I want to face where I parked before. So not my back. I want to go back to. I want to just go straight and park under the shed. So tell me what to do now.
You want to go straight, right? You're not reversing.
I'm reversing now. Reversing out of here.
Yeah, I know.
So you'll be guiding me. I'll be listening to you. Just tell me what to do.
But you're going with your head, right? Your front.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to turn the steering this way so that you're going this way. You first of all put the reverse.
Okay.
First of all put the reverse. And you now turn the steering that way.
Which way?
This way.
Tell me left or right, so I'll know what to do.
Left. I missed it again. Sorry, I missed it again.
You're not following the rules I'm giving you.
I'm not following. I'm not understanding it. Stop saying I'm not following. I don't like it. I'm following with all my heart.
Okay,
I'm
fine.
just not getting
fine.
it.
You've not gotten the rules yet.
Yeah, that's better.
Not gotten the rules. First
So
and
wait,
foremost.
I'm mixing it up.
Wait first. First and foremost, we're in a parking space right now. Before we turn, we need to get out of here first. That's the first thing. So start with that one first. We need to leave this place first.
Okay. So
Imagine there was a car very close to us. I was going to a place. There's a car here.
Okay.
If I turned like this or like this
I was
way.
looking based on the fact that we have plenty space.
Okay, fine.
But so you just hold your steering wheel. You put it on reverse, hold your steering wheel, and then move backwards.
Yeah. So put the car on.
Put it on reverse. Sure. Okay, reverse.
Reverse now. So
Then hold your steering wheel. Then you're going backwards.
tell me that.
Backwards. So you keep going backwards. Then I think from here with the space that we have, you can now start turning your hand.
Which way?
Yeah, so this way.
To my right.
Yes. Yes, so you're right. So you keep turning to your right. Yeah. Keep turning to your right. Then I start turning to your left now.
I'm not turning my left.
Huh?
No. If I turn to my let me turn to my left. Turn to my left.
Okay, you're still reverse.
Exactly.
Sorry.
So
Then you put it on drive now.
match the brakes. I'll go to drive.
You have to match the brakes.
Yeah, turn this way, yes. That's why anytime I want to change in gear, I have to match the brakes.
Okay.
When you get more professional, you get the balance.
You're on drive now, so you just keep moving forward. This children. Forward.
I didn't tell you about the mirrors. The side mirrors.
Yeah.
You have your side mirrors and this is your rear view mirror. So what these mirrors help you do? This one to put this one on the side help you see. Look at your side. You can see oncoming traffic. Cars, bikes that are close to you on the side. For instance, you do traffic gates. When you traffic gate, for instance, you look into your mirror to be sure what?
It's
free.
Yeah.
Exactly, it's free. You use this one, you use that one. Some people don't even bother using but it's there for use anyway. So if you use this one, use that one. So you look into the mirror, you're able to see your side. Can you look into that one now? Can you see the mirror? Can you see your side? It's set for the driver. Let me set it for you. You can see your side, yeah? So what you basically want to see is the side of your vehicle and the extra space close to you, your immediate space. You get?
Okay.
But sometimes I've told you what a blind spot is.
Places you can't see
Places
from your
you
mirror.
can't see from your mirror. Some people, there are some cars where you see a small mirror around like this attached to the mirror. I don't know if you've seen it
Yeah,
before.
you told me that.
Those mirrors help you see, gives you a fish eye kind of view.
Yeah.
Helps you see more than normal, and that's the technology I told you about in some other cars. That the light stays on. You see a light on when there's a kind of blind spot.
Yeah.
So if you are driving with the consciousness that there could be a vehicle in your blind spot, so you need to be very, very sure that there's no vehicle beside you when you're driving like that. So you check your mirror, you don't see a vehicle, the car could have already entered your blind spot. So you need to really be sure you have looked at this. So you need to, at all when you are driving, be conscious of vehicles following you, traffic beside you and behind you, and all of that. So when you trafficate like that, I also pay attention to maybe someone who is honking behind you, because when you trafficate, it's possible the person sees it and knows it's too close to you, and so you look to be sure. Sometimes you need to bend to even look in properly. Your mirrors work exactly. So that's just basically it.
Can I drive?
No, you can't drive today. You have to go and digest. You can't drive today for what?
But don't I need to put?
No, you've not learned everything yet. No, you have tried, but it's not the first day you start driving.
Why? I
want you to go. What if you learn today? I want you to go online.
You actually really learn things when you try them out.
I know. That's why we can try tomorrow. For today, what I want you to do today, or early tomorrow. These things we've learned. Go online and look them up. All this steering, turning, using your mirrors, the brake, transmission.
Okay.
Do you understand?
But it's not actually doing it.
When you've gotten those things and you've heard some more professional people talk about it, you come with a different mindset tomorrow. So in the meantime, that's what I want you to do.
Tomorrow now, you say you don't have time.
It's not me that called you today.
Yeah, because it just happens to be a good day.
Okay, I've heard. So that's the assignment I'm giving you. So tomorrow,
I'll come and drive this vehicle.
By the time I come tomorrow, if I ask you and there's nothing new for what I've told you, no new knowledge, there's no driving.
What?
So it's not like you go and sit down and just be thinking what I told you. I'm saying left, right, left, right. I'm serious.
What's it?
If you don't have any new knowledge, you're not going to drive.
Fine, go and watch videos and become pro.
Yes, well, that's exactly what I want. So go and watch videos. I'm only here to guide you. Your teacher is online.
Just let me drive.
You can't drive today.
But I can drive. Everything you showed me is simple.
I know it's simple. It's not this car you gotta crash. Relax first. Go and watch videos. And you hear that professional stuff. So I've shown you the basic things.
So you're admitting that you're not a professional?
I'm not a professional.
For the first time ever. Now when it comes to driving your car, you don't want your car to be bashed. You now know you're not a professional.
I'm a professional driver. I'm not a professional teacher. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're finally admitting it. You're not good at teaching.
I'm good at teaching. I'm not just a professional teacher.
You tried, sure.
I'm good at teaching, but you are also a stubborn learner.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah, that's what
you know what? I'm going to upload this video so that people
don't upload this video.
Why not?
I've told you, don't upload the video.
Tell us if truly I'm a stubborn learner.
Don't upload the video, please.
Why?
Don't upload it.
Why?
Don't upload it.
And why now?
I don't want the video uploaded.
And why? What's your reason?
It's my right. I don't want to upload it.
It's your right. Explain. It's also my right because I'm in the video as well. So
it cut me out.
How on earth? How will I cut you out of the video?
You can cut me out of the video.
You I should blur you out.
Yeah, cut me out and you can leave my voice there. I can permit you to use my voice, not use my face.
Why? What's wrong with your face?
Have you paid for it?
I should pay you. I'm your wife.
You're learning free driving. You're not also learning
I'm
free.
your wife.
I've heard.
It's a benefit to you if I learn how to drive.
I've heard. All the money I used to borrow because I used to pay it back.
What does that have to do with what we're talking about
Okay.
now? I'm posting it.
No.
I am posting it. Okay, fine. Teach me how to blow out your own part in Premiere Pro. But the video will not be on mine. Anyway, thank you for the lesson. I'll steal the key. I'll come and drive when
Your mind is never
your head is buried in your teaching. Video editing.
Better go and learn all those things. Go and learn and study those things.
Better let me drive tomorrow.
If you don't come with new knowledge, you won't drive.
Whatever. Thank you.
You're welcome.